know each other soon.
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna have to hold hands for a little bit, though. That's the problem.
That's okay.
All right. How are you feeling?
Wonderful.
All right. Can you guys do me a favor and back up, spread apart just like a tiny bit? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the marriage. I can't believe I'm saying that. Wow. Welcome to the marriage of Zoe Alexandra Sharp and Evan Ty Schulze. We are gathered here today to celebrate the love between two people whose lives were ostensibly brought together by the fated flap of a butterfly wing. It is all but impossible to explain why things happen the way they do.
Oh my God.
Our lives are like little baby crows, carried upon a curious wind. And all we can wish for our families, for those we love, is that that wind will eventually place us on solid ground. And I believe it's done just that for the family you've created here in this little city in the Midwest. In thinking about this day, I considered first and foremost the love that I feel my sister deserves. Not that I wasn't thinking about Evan, but you are my best friend and sister after all. Zoe, you deserve to feel the love that surrounds you every time you wake up in the morning. You deserve care, commitment, and devotion that is unwavering. It is fortuitous then that Evan fits these exact descriptions. He is kind, attentive, and thoughtful. He's a great listener. And, more than anything, the dedication that Evan has shown Zoe, and Zoe in return, is evident in every interaction. I see the dedication between Zoe and Evan even from afar, over FaceTime, when Evan brings Zoe an unprompted glass of red wine at the end of a long workday. I see it when they traveled weekend after weekend, 5 hours in each direction, making long distance work for years. I see it when Zoe tolerates Evan's enthusiasm about work and science, up until 10 p.m. that is, because she wants to discuss what makes him happy. And I see it when Evan tolerates Zoe's quirks, including, but not limited to, very specific hour-to-hour schedule planning. In truth, who am I to define what your love means to you? What it means to wake up each morning knowing how lucky you are to spend the rest of your lives with each other. I'm not here to describe what your love is, because it is indescribable. I'm not done. What I can describe is marriage. Marriage is so much more than love, and love alone isn't enough. Marriage is constant growth. It is established with deep roots that continue to grow and flourish if they are watered and nurtured. Together, your marriage will bloom, continuing to intertwine and expand as you go through life. But, like your garden, and this little paradise that you've created in your backyard, marriage requires constant care, work, and adaptation. It will weather the seasons, some for the better and others for the worse, but each time, the work you put into it together will allow it to flourish and thrive always. Any challenge will be navigated together, any triumph will be mutual. You are creating a permanent support system with which to grow your life and let it blossom in whichever way you choose. You both get to decide what your new life will look like, how much time you will put into it to make it as lively, prosperous, and colorful as possible. In the meantime, I cannot wait to see the garden you grow with your life. And now I will ask Zoe and Evan to exchange their vows.
Okay. The word I always come back to is lucky. You coming into my life is the best thing that ever happened to me, and every single day, I feel reminded of how lucky I am to have found you and built this life together. From the very first moment I opened the door at that party, you amazed me. I remember being instantly connected to you and feeling like I was meeting someone for the first time that I'd already known my entire life. I wouldn't leave your side all night, and I already felt inexplicably bonded after just a few moments. That feeling was the foundation of something amazing. You are the great love of my life. Every day is better with you in it. You make celebratory moments brighter and tough moments easier to handle. Whether we are building a home or home projects, adopting a dog, moving cities, or moving wedding dates, everything is less scary and more exciting with you by my side. You are the best part of my day, my week, my month, and even my year. I vow to you that I will show you that I love you in big and small ways every single day. I vow to keep trying new meals, wine, places, and experiences together. I vow to go on adventures with you, but also to appreciate the quiet moments. I vow to build a life together that we love and to always appreciate how lucky we are to have each other. I love you.
That's very beautiful. Straight from your planner. All right. My dear Zoe, first, I just want to start by telling you that you look absolutely stunning. You are so beautiful. And I want you to know that I love you so fully, so deeply, so completely. I still cannot believe that such an incredible person exists, and that I'm lucky enough to have met you at that party, and that we both felt a deep love for each other so quickly. It's a love that just continues to flourish the more time that we spend together. I want you to know that since the day we met, there has not been a day that has gone by where I've not been amazed by you. I say that to myself all the time. When you're working with Greetable, when you and I are doing something, when almost anything, I think to myself, oh my gosh, she's so smart. Oh my goodness, she's so driven. Wow, I can't believe what she's doing. I'm genuinely, every day of my life, amazed by you. And I love you. Oh. I promise you that I will forever be at your side. I promise there is no obstacle that we cannot get through together. You are and will always be my life priority. I promise to keep science to a minimum after 10 p.m. And I promise to be present. I promise to be connected. I promise to be in the moment with you all the time for the rest of our lives. I love you.
The vows you make today are sacred, and they are made on a foundation of faith and trust. You make them to each other, but you also make them to the family gathered here today. Do me a favor and look out. Now I will ask Kyle and Ellie to present the rings.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you very much. Perfect for Mr. Pop. That's okay.
Don't worry about it.
You don't need it. You don't need it. Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, someone gave it to me.
As we turn our attention to the rings, it reminds us of a promise. It is a promise of commitment reflected in each other. Like the face reflected in water, one heart is reflected in another. In Judaism, we say, Ani ladodi v'jodi li. I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. Let these rings serve as a constant reminder that you are bound to another, that your decisions affect their life, and their decisions affect your life. It has no beginning or end, for your bond is eternal. Zoe, I'm going to give you the ring. Okay. As you enter into this sacred covenant, in the presence of your family and those who love you unconditionally, please look into Evan's eyes as you're already doing, and say, as you place the ring on his left finger, I am my beloved's and he is mine.
I am my beloved's and he is mine.
Evan, as you enter into this sacred covenant in the presence of your family and those who love you unconditionally, please look into Zoe's eyes and say, as you place the ring on her left finger, I am my beloved's and she is mine.
I am my beloved's and she is mine.
Today, you choose each other. May you continue to choose each other every day for the rest of your lives. The final act of this ceremony is the shattering of the glass. In Judaism, this custom has come to know many interpretations. In true Jewish tradition, it grounds us, reminding us of the constant plights and destruction Jews have faced in history. It reminds us of the fragility of human relationships and the permanence of marriage, just as the permanence of a broken glass that cannot be mended. May your bond of love be as difficult to break as it would be to put back together these pieces of glass.
Do you want to do
It's a little hard to do it together. It's a little hard.
You got it. I want you to get it.
1, 2, 3.
L'chaim! Hold on. Wait a second. By the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church, also by the state of Missouri, I think, I now pronounce you actually as well as mentally married. You may now kiss for the first time as husband and wife.
Love you.
Bravo. Nice.
I know.
All right, we're married. Thank you.
Oh my God, it was so fun. Welcome.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Brooke. I forgot.
Nice job, Ed. Love you.
You guys are good growers.
I love you a lot. Yeah. We're now connected.
Oh my God. Finally.
So
I
much.
love you.
So much.
One day
Wonderful.
you'll be appreciated. I didn't know I needed tissue.
Yeah. Yeah, good job.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
It's like almost daughter-in-law. We'll take it. Daughter-in-law, in-law.
They call it in Yiddish, they call it Makatana.
Well, the in-laws are the
You
Makatana.
are our Makatana, meaning you're connected through the marriage.
Okay.
So you are Makatana to each other.
Makatana.
Makatana. These are our Makatana.
Ellie, don't eat the flowers. What do I do with this?
The broken mistakes get you know that Ronnie made these napkins. That's why we did. Do you know where the bag is?
I gave it to Rebecca and she
I don't know where the other half went.
Should we sign the contract?
Yes, let's do it.
Make it
That
official.
was pretty sweet holding Ellie. I did watch your for you, but I didn't get a
Guys, make me cry.
Oh, okay.
I said I didn't know I'd have a river run.
We have to sweep up the flowers.
Well, I'm sorry. She didn't last longer than 5 minutes with that scarf around her neck. She started eating it. So it's in my pocket.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.